Don't hide behind divine timing. You have to claim it and say it's going to happen now.
I loved this creator's video because I think we minimize how beneficial it can be when we, one, clear out the noise. Two, when we actually talk to God, talk to the universe, whatever you might believe in, talk to the ultimate most powerful source being, because they can quite literally hear us. When you verbalize with your voice, if we sit and think about it, what other thing on this planet actually talks, like with words? Oh, nothing, just humans, that's it. So when we think about that, there has to be something intentional about that, something powerful about that. Why we use the term spelling and we think that we're not actually casting spells over our lives and others with our words. So if we think of this in relation to manifestation and to quite literally building ourselves up into the frequency of something that we want, whether that be through behavior, thought, work ethic, love, in order for that thing to have room to come into our lives. Most times, when we are having difficulty manifesting, when I have had difficulty manifesting, it was not because I couldn't see the vision for my life. Sometimes people have difficulties with that. It wasn't because I didn't know exactly what I wanted. It was because I simply didn't know how to ask. And where this creator comes in is that she emphasizes one of the abilities on how you can ask is by commanding something into your existence. Not just throwing your hands up and saying, oh, when it happens, and working for that outcome. The other way that I notice manifestation has worked for me is when I can clear out. My issue is that my issue is not that I can't call in the things that I want into my life. My issue, and most of our issue, is that it doesn't have room to come in because all the other things are inside of the space that it needs to get there. Whether it be self-doubt, whether it be limiting beliefs, whether it be, I don't feel worthy enough to have that thing. Yeah, we might not say it with our mouths, but internally there are thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that mimic that self-limiting belief or those self-doubts. And that's the reason why our frequency can't raise high enough to meet that thing that we want to call into our lives. So, here's where the plug comes in. If you're looking for a way